Welcome to this platform. So in this video, let us look at this question coming from wave motion. And the question reads, Figure B5.1 shows a transverse wave. So we know that this is a transverse wave. And just for you to know, there are two types of waves. That is longitudinal wave and transverse wave. Now, what is the first question here? Find the number of waves in figure B5.1. How do you find number of waves? So one wave, we count the one that has a crest and the trough. So this makes one wave. So in other words, up to there is one wave, up to there another wave, up to there another wave, up to there another wave. So if we were to count, how many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 waves here. So number of waves is equals to 5. What is the amplitude of the waves generated in figure above? So when you talk of the amplitude, we are looking at the maximum distance of a wave from its resting position. So from this part 0 going up or going down, that is what we call the amplitude. Either way, the distances are just the same. What differs are the signs. But anyway, distance is positive. So in this case, the maximum distance here is 5 meter. So the amplitude is 5 meter. Then the other question, that is C, calculate the speed of a wave if the number of waves in figure B5, so this is B5.1, are produced in 2 seconds. So the time for number of waves to be produced here is 2 seconds. Take note, very important. Number of waves, we found 5. Then they are saying find speed. So speed of the wave, or under this part, you can multiply frequency, multiply wavelength. This can take also this form where we say wavelength divide period. So whichever that is easy to use should be able to find the correct answer. So let us have a look at this question, question C. So what do we need for us to find speed? So for us to find the speed from what is given there, what you are given is time taken and the number of waves. So we can use whichever form should be able to work. So let us calculate period so that we can use this form. So period, how do you find it? Time taken divide number of waves. So what is the time? 2 seconds. Divide number of waves, 5. This should be able to give us 0.4 seconds. Okay, 0.4 seconds. Then we have the period now, which is 0.4 seconds. What else do we need? We need the wavelength. Now, the wavelength here, wavelength is just the distance of one wave. If you were to look at one wave up to there, what is the wavelength? Now, to tell the wavelength, it's very hard for us to know from here up to there, because look at this. This is 1, but what about this space that is remaining? So the easy way to find the wavelength here, you count how many waves are there. We said that 5. And the total distance for 5 waves is 6. So you just say 6 divide 5. And this should be able to give us 1.2 meter. So one wave or wavelength is equals to 1.2 meter. Okay, equal to 1.2 meter. Then we can find the speed. Speed is equals to the wavelength, which is 1.2 meter, divide the period, which is 0.4 seconds. And we should be able to get 3 meter per second. Some of you might be asking, what about if we had to use the first form, which means after finding the period, you have to convert it into frequency, or you have to say frequency is equals to number of waves divide time. What is number of waves? In this case, there are 5. Time is 2. So you're going to find frequency to be 2.5 hertz or per second, if I'm not mistaken. Then now, if we're to multiply now, speed is equals to frequency multiplied by wavelength. That is frequency. Okay, multiplied by wavelength. What was it going to give you? Frequency, we found 2.5. then multiply what is the wavelength, 1.2. So 1.2, I guess we should be able to find the same answer. So we have 1.2 multiplied by 2.5. So it should be able to give us the same answer, which is the 3 meter per second. So either way, you'll find the same answer. All right, so that is what I had for today. This brings us to the end of this presentation. So please, if you've enjoyed the video, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are watching this from YouTube. If you're watching this from TikTok, give it a like. If you're watching this from Facebook, don't forget to follow the page. Otherwise, more revision coming. And if you are interested in the online lessons and physical lessons, we offer online lessons and physical lessons. For physical lessons, we are found in Kabwata, just near Kabwata Primary School, Lusaka. So you can call the number 0976 402 for more information. Otherwise, we can end here and see you in the next one.